The concept of the red heifer and the third temple is deeply rooted in Jewish eschatology and prophetic literature, particularly in discussions about the end times. The red heifer. The red heifer is a significant ritual element in Jewish tradition, particularly because of its role in the purification process as described in the book of Numbers, Numbers chapter 19 verse 110. According to the biblical text, the ashes of a red heifer were used to purify individuals who had become ritually impure through contact with a corpse. However, there are specific requirements for a red heifer. It must be completely red, with no other colors. It must never have borne a yoke or engaged in any type of work. It must be without blemish or defect. Finding a red heifer that meets all these criteria is considered exceedingly rare, and for this reason, there have been only a few instances in Jewish history where a qualified red heifer was available for the purification ritual. The third temple. The third temple is a concept in Jewish eschatology that refers to a future rebuilding of the temple in Jerusalem. The first temple, Solomon's temple, and the second temple, built after the Babylonian exile, were both central to Jewish worship and religious life. The second temple was destroyed by the Romans in 70 CE, and since then, there hasn't been a physical temple in Jerusalem. The idea of a third temple is often associated with messianic and end-time expectations, with the belief that it will be rebuilt as a precursor to the arrival of the Messiah or the final redemption. Connection in end-time scenarios. In some interpretations of end-time scenarios, the re-emergence of a qualified red heifer is seen as a crucial precursor to the rebuilding of the third temple. This is based on the understanding that the ashes of a red heifer would be needed for the purification rituals associated with temple service. Various religious groups and scholars interpret these prophecies and concepts differently, and views on their literal or symbolic significance can vary widely. Some see these as literal events that will occur in the future, while others interpret them metaphorically or believe they have already been fulfilled in a spiritual sense. A huge buzz reverberated worldwide the week of September 12, 2022, when 5 red heifers arrived in Israel. The Jerusalem Post described how a Christian farmer in Texas raised and shipped 5 unblemished red heifers, delivered to the Temple Institute in Jerusalem. The heifers were inspected and approved by Jewish rabbis. Upon the arrival of these 5 red heifers, a group of roughly 300 people welcomed them. One person blew the shofar, a horn used in Judaistic ceremonies. The red heifers are now secured on a farm in Haifa. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.